God's advice today. God is sending many signs, but it seems like you are ignoring all of them. So please do not ignore this video, as it is a message from God's heart to bless your life today. Before we continue, please leave your like so that more people can be reached by this message, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to receive more videos like this. Don't ignore this video and stay until the end. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and the second best manifestation offer in the world. God said, "My beloved child, I observe every detail of what happens to you, and none of your sufferings go unnoticed before my eyes, for I am the one who sustains you when the weight becomes unbearable. I know of the nights when your heart overflows with silent tears. I know of the times when you thought no one cared about your pain, but I was there, so close that even your sigh became a prayer before me. Do not ignore the fact that every tear of yours has been collected and kept as a precious treasure, because nothing in you is in vain." Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour out upon you daily. All of this begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this practice can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Do not wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and start your path toward a fuller and more abundant life. Even when circumstances try to convince you that help delays, remember what is written: "Those who trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, which cannot be moved but abides forever." Psalm 125 verse 1. Trust, my child, because my answer never fails and is never late, but it arrives at the exact time to strengthen your faith and broaden your vision. I not only desire to ease your pain but also to teach you to walk in communion with me, for my greatest desire is that you learn to remain in my presence not only out of need but out of sincere love. With every answer I give you, there will be an invitation to go deeper into me, for I am not just solving external situations. I am forming within you an unshakable heart that will know my faithfulness and live sustained by my eternal promises. Comment, "I trust in God's timing. He never leaves me." My beloved child, I want you to understand that every detail of your life is intertwined with my eternal love. I do not walk with you only on bright days, but also through the dark nights when your soul feels weary. Everything I allow on your path has a greater purpose than you imagine. Every victory I place in your hands is not only a gift but also an opportunity for you to recognize my goodness and my faithfulness. Learn to see that the answers you receive are seeds that must be watered with gratitude and trust. When you give thanks, even without understanding, you open the door for my light to shine into the darkest corners of your heart. And when you praise, even in tears, your faith is strengthened, and your hope is reborn. That is why I tell you, do not look at your life through the eyes of despair, but through the eyes of faith, for in it lies the key to transforming every pain into testimony and every silence into revelation. Comment, "I trust in the love of God. He is my refuge." Child, I know that many times your heart feels tired from waiting and uncertainty, but it is precisely in those moments that I want to teach you the art of patience and trust. Do not forget that human time is not the same as my time. When it seems that nothing is happening, I am preparing the ground for something greater. You ask for quick answers, but I give you eternal answers, which will transform not only your present but also your future. As it is written, "Commit your way to the Lord, trust in him, and he will act. Psalm 37 verse 5. This promise is not only comfort but also a guarantee of my faithfulness. Therefore, do not be discouraged when the world seems silent. Remember that I am the God who works in silence but manifests at the right moment. Every prayer of yours reaches my heart, and none of them is in vain, even if you do not immediately perceive the fruit. Comment: I rest in God's perfect timing. He never fails. My dear child, I want you to know that my answers do not always come as you desire, but they always arrive as you need. You may ask for abundance, and I grant you wisdom. You may ask for riches, and I give you honest work. You may ask for strength, and I teach you to depend on me. This is because I see beyond your immediate cry. I see your future, and I know what will truly set you free. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Romans chapter 8 verse 28. This truth must never be forgotten, for it is the foundation that sustains your faith when you do not understand my ways. Every "no" I give you hides within it a far greater "yes," one that opens doors to your healing, your deliverance, and your victory. Therefore, learn to trust in my wisdom, for in it lies the secret of your true prosperity. Beloved child, I want your heart to learn to live in constant gratitude, for gratitude is a powerful key that opens doors human effort could never open. When you give thanks for what you have, even when it seems little, your life begins to align with my purpose. Ingratitude closes paths, but praise multiplies what is already in your hands. I want you to understand that true abundance is not found in having more but in recognizing that what you already have is proof of my care. When your soul learns to be grateful even for the small things, heaven moves on your behalf. Therefore, do not wait for great miracles to lift your voice in praise. Begin by giving thanks for the air you breathe, for your daily bread, for the people I have placed by your side. And you will see that the more you give thanks, the more I will pour out blessings upon you without measure. Comment: gratitude is the key that opens new paths in my life. Did you know there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that had a great impact on my life, and we would like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. That is why it is important to seek his blessings with faith and confidence, believing that he has a special plan for you. If you would like to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing inspiring and transformative content, we invite you to learn more about our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can also help in your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We are deeply grateful for your trust and support. My beloved child, remember that true victory is not only in material achievements but in the peace that fills your heart when you walk with me. I want you to understand that the greatest treasure you can have is the serenity of a soul that trusts in my will. Even when circumstances seem against you, you can live in peace because my presence is with you. Do not let the external storms steal your inner joy, for the secret of a fulfilled life is keeping your eyes fixed on me. When you choose peace instead of anxiety, faith instead of fear, and hope instead of doubt, you become unshakable. No circumstance can bring down a heart that fully trusts in my love. This is the supernatural life I desire for you, a life where the waves may roar, but your boat remains steady because I am your captain. Comment: I choose to live in God's peace, beyond circumstances. My dear child, every tear you shed in silence was not forgotten. I gathered them as seeds that will soon bear fruits of joy. I know the nights when your heart felt alone, the times you thought I had abandoned you, but the truth is that I was always by your side. I want you to know that loneliness, shame, and rejection have no power over you, because your identity is rooted in me. I am the God who turns your wounds into testimonies, your failures into victories, and your pain into purpose. Do not fear what is to come, for I have already gone ahead of you and prepared a path of restoration. It does not matter how many times you fell. What matters is that I lifted you and set you back on your feet. My love is greater than your failures, and my mercy is new every morning. Rest in this truth, and you will see how your life will be transformed. Comment, I am never alone, for God always walks with me. Beloved child, keep these words in your heart. No plan of the enemy will ever prevail against you. You have broken invisible chains because I myself fought your battles. The scars you carry are not marks of defeat but signs of victory, for they show that you went through the fire and survived with my hand upon you. Today I declare that your faith will not be shaken, because it is not built on fleeting feelings but on the solid rock of my eternal word. I want you to walk in the authority I have given you, so that you may live as a son, not a slave. Everything you have faced will be transformed into a testimony of my glory, and you will become a living sign of my power before men. So remain in me, and you will see every area of your life flourish, not by human strength, but by the power of my Spirit dwelling in you. Walk confidently, for what I have begun in you, I will finish until the end. Comment, my faith is firm in God, nothing can bring me down. When corrupt affections try to dominate your heart, remember that I have called you to holiness and to intimacy with me. Nothing can separate you from my love, for I have formed you to walk in eternal communion with my Spirit. On the days when difficulties weigh heavily upon your shoulders, stretch out your hand, and I will hold it firmly, sustaining you along the way. Do not fear to ask for the bread from heaven or the living water that flows from my inexhaustible source, for I am the God who satisfies your deepest hunger and thirst. Lean on me when fatigue threatens to drain your strength, because I have already equipped you with every necessary resource to overcome both visible and invisible battles. Remember, nothing will be lacking when you remain in the shadow of my wings. I am the safe refuge that protects you. I am the unshakable tower that guards your life and heart. Right in your soul, I will walk with you, Lord, for this promise was written for you from the beginning of time, when I chose to love you with an eternal love. Comment, I trust in God's love, He is my refuge. My child, you are mine, my precious inheritance. You were created to know the secrets of my heart, and I rejoice in uniting my spirit with yours, leading you to experience greater dimensions of my glory. Never forget, my heart is always inclined toward you, my attention never strays from your cry, and every tear you shed is collected in my cups of mercy. My hands are ready to pour unique blessings over your life, for I walk beside you, transforming the pains of the past into testimonies of victory. No wound inflicted in the past has the power to hinder the brilliance of my glory in you, because your existence is now hidden in my love, kept safe within the secret of my heart. Move forward with me without fear. Do not let lower desires drag your soul away from that which is eternal. I am the one who inspires your dreams and places within you a holy fire that will never be extinguished. Even if darkness tries to surround you, remember, I am the light that penetrates all darkness, and nothing can resist the radiance of my presence. Every step you take is guided by my invisible hand. Child, you are not alone. My angels surround you day and night, guarding your life against all works of evil. Do not fear the darkness, because my word within you is a lamp that illuminates and guides your steps. Even the softest whispers of my spirit contain powerful direction if you remain attentive. I pour peace over your soul even amidst the fiercest storms, because you are precious to me. Precious, child, bought with the price of the purest offering, the blood of the Lamb. And because this blood covers you, there is a supernatural strength upon you that the world cannot comprehend. Therefore, entrust me with your secrets, your fears, and your unrevealed dreams. Place upon my shoulders all your burdens, whether great or small, for nothing is too heavy for me. No storm is too great before the power of my eternal love. And if by chance you fall, do not remain captive to guilt, because I have already paid the price of your freedom. Come near my throne with sincerity and receive my forgiveness, for I clothe you again in robes of righteousness. My mercies are renewed every morning, and no distance can prevent my redemption. Dear child, open your ears and reject the lies that try to convince you that you are too far to be loved. My love knows no bounds, and my mercy finds no barriers. Nothing can stop the river of my grace when it flows over your life. The eternal truth is this: you are my beloved child, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can separate you from me. Neither sin, nor pain, nor the works of darkness. I will never leave you, I will never abandon you. Even when the enemy's plans seem to rise with fury, they cannot withstand the power of the blood of the cross. I am deeply involved in every detail of your life. I care about your suffering, but I also rejoice in your small victories and every smile you offer. The purest and sincerest desires of your heart hold great value for me, and step by step, I will lead you to fulfill your highest purpose. Nothing is by chance in my presence. Every moment of your life is woven by my own hands. I know the mysteries of your soul, the dreams you keep in silence, and I assure you, nothing is beyond my sight. Do not fear what is to come, for my will is perfect, and my plans are full of goodness. Even if you do not understand now, trust, because I see far beyond the present. My vision surpasses the limits of time, and what I prepare for you is full of beauty and eternal significance. Even if your journey seems shrouded in mist, remember that my plan is always greater than your ability to imagine. I am the God who transforms every detail into something useful for your growth and for my glory. Therefore, walk with me even in dark valleys, for you will never be alone. When problems seem unbearable, call upon my name, and I will intervene to bring you peace and safety. Even if enemies rise, do not fear, for my justice manifests in your favor. It may seem that, for a moment, evil triumphs, but sooner or later, every plot of the wicked will collapse upon its own head. Trust me, child, for your time is secure in my hands. Each moment of pain that passes through your life is not in vain. Every silent tear and every restrained sigh is noticed by me. I see your struggle, your loneliness, and your fears, and nothing escapes my eyes. When evil tries to surround you, remember that I am your strength and your refuge. I will turn every curse sent against you into a blessing, and my grace will pour abundantly into your life, filling every emptiness and healing every wound. Do not fear to ask me for help, for the faith that dwells in your heart is the key that opens the doors to the impossible. Allow me to guide you with each step, even when the winds of adversity blow strong and clouds gather over your mind. My spirit walks with you, sustains you, and renews your strength when everything around seems to collapse. With every trial, my child, you are being prepared for great achievements, and the purpose I have for your life is deep, sacred, and full of rewards. Comment, I trust in God's love, He is my refuge. Do not ignore my voice when I call you to use the spiritual weapons I have given you. Wear my righteousness as armor against all accusations and wield the shield of faith to extinguish the fiery arrows of the enemy. As Scripture says, put on the full armor of God, so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 11. Do not be shaken by false and misleading sounds that try to confuse your mind. Learn to discern my word, and it will be your sword and protection. The prayers you raise in faith break down the walls that block your progress, and my power manifests where your faith remains steadfast. Even when everything seems to collapse around you, remember that my purpose is to lead you to a life of unshakable joy and enduring peace. Do not allow discouragement to take hold of your heart. My joy overflows upon you, and my presence will always be your security. Comment, my faith strengthens me, God is my defense. I want you to experience the depth of joy that never fades. My spirit longs to dwell in you more fully, guiding your thoughts, words, and decisions, filling you with wisdom and discernment. Remember, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Philippians chapter 4 verse 7. When you invite me into every moment of your day, you open doors to deeper dimensions of our relationship. Let me transform your fears into courage, your anxiety into bold faith, and your past, however heavy, into a foundation for your new creation. You are my masterpiece, shaped by love and grace, destined to reflect my light even in the darkest shadows. No obstacle is too great for those who fully trust in my guidance. My hand holds yours, leading you along the paths of victory I have already prepared. Comment, I surrender my life to God's care, He guides my steps. My beloved child, your gifts, even those that seemed forgotten or dormant, now shine before me. I place them in your hands to transform lives, illuminate paths, and open doors you never imagined. Nothing is impossible for those who trust in my authority and cast my promises upon the stars of heaven, mastering the turbulent waters with faith. Your moments of weakness are where my strength pours out intensely, strengthening you and making you an instrument of great miracles. The chains that held you are broken by the power of my Spirit, and your dreams, once hidden, manifest fully before you. Declare my will over your life, and you will see strongholds fall, obstacles dissipate, and my authority established on earth through you. The courage I give you allows you to free the captives, bring light to dark places, and spread hope where only despair once lived. Comment, God equips me for His miraculous work. Do not fear moments of pressure or challenges that seem impossible to overcome. Keep your vision fixed on me, and let my love refine your character as fire purifies gold. I protect you, cover you with my mantle, and offer safe rest in my presence, even when chaos seems to reign. My peace is deep, greater than any storm, and my perfect love casts out all fear. You do not need to carry tomorrow's burdens today. Every blessing I have given you is sufficient for the present, and my providence will follow you step by step. In life's deserts, where nothing seems to quench your thirst, my intervention will appear miraculously. The invisible manna of my eternal love will sustain you, surpassing any human comfort or earthly provision, and my presence will be your constant source of renewal. Comment, God is my sustenance, His presence renews me. Beloved son, beloved daughter, when only faith remains, know that it is sufficient to move mountains and open impossible doors. Every trial, every moment of silence, every test you face has an eternal purpose. I see you, I know you intimately, and my strength works in you to accomplish what no human eye could conceive. You are a new creation, full of hope and potential, and nothing can stop the plan I have for your life. Allow my light to shine through you, let my word transform your heart, and let my authority manifest in everything you do. The world will witness your splendor, but first, your heart will be purified, shaped, and strengthened in my presence. With every step you take with me, you will witness my faithfulness and experience the glory I have prepared for you, today and forever. Even when you feel that I am distant, I am closer than you could ever imagine. My words reach you in silence, through the melodies of heaven, touching your innermost being with tenderness and authority. You are my son, my daughter, chosen before the foundation of the world, loved unconditionally, bound to me by the blood shed on the cross, protected against mistakes, doubts, and enemies. Do not be deceived by the lies that say you are alone. Every human disappointment pales before my perfect and unchanging love. Drink from my fullness, and you will find answers to every unease. Remember your identity and walk with confidence, knowing that I am with you at every step. Guided by my heavenly hosts, you will cross impossible mountains, behold conquered territories, and experience the light of my glory over your life. My Spirit empowers you to illuminate and guide others, and honor, influence, and fulfillment await you. Do not fear the darkness, scarcity, or loss, for every detail of your being is known to me and protected in my hands. Trust, beloved son, beloved daughter, for my love is eternal, my care is constant, and my promises will be fulfilled over your life in a glorious way. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If you liked it, please write Amen and share this message with someone who also needs to hear it. I invite you to click on the first comment where you will find a special prayer and the second best manifestation offer in the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.